What's going on, trucking junkies? Oh man, it is Labor Day. I hope you had a good Labor Day, because you'll see this afterwards. So I hope you had a good Labor Day. I am in the driver's seat behind my brand new windshield. More on that story later. And as you notice, like I said, I'm in the driver's seat. I got nobody with me. More on that later. We're headed to Indiana. Got to be there at 5 a.m. Let's go. Good morning, trucking junkies. And it is about 10 to, that was broke, about 10 to 5. That poor Maverick driver had a 3 o'clock appointment. 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. It is super early, and we're in Eastern time, so actually 4 a.m. my time. So as you can see, we do not have shingles anymore. That was the last load picked up. On Friday, we get about, I don't know, about an hour away from where we picked up at, and I get a phone call, fleet manager, telling me another fleet manager was going to call me. They had a guy in Fort Smith that needed that load to go home for the weekend. That one's messed up. So we swapped loads, and I got the short end of the deal. I got the screwed end. The load I had was going to Lufkin, Texas, which is about 300 miles from the house, and it didn't deliver until 8 a.m. Well, it had an open window, so I really didn't have to have it there until 10 a.m. today. And which means I wouldn't have to have left the house until about 4 p.m. yesterday, and would have still been there on time today. Well, that didn't happen. This load, I'm over here in Columbus, Indiana, between Seymour and Columbus, Indiana. And it had a 5 a.m. delivery, and it was almost 600 miles away. The guy didn't tarp it right either. He should have put 2 tarps on this, but he didn't do it. And I probably should have fixed it, but I knew that either. So, all of our faults all the way around. But anyway, so I had to leave it at 9 a.m. yesterday morning. And of course there was as soon as I get to Maverick, somebody had a wreck on 40 just down the road, and 40 was completely shut off. There's another broke one. Man, I don't know why guys do that. And just go get you some new bungees, especially if you're at Fort Smith. Get your whole brand new box. Anyway, so that kind of determined which way I was going to be going, which was a little bit longer way, but it's the normal way I go anyway. I don't like going down 40. There's always some idiot that can't drive, or somebody's falling asleep, or the wind's blowing the truck over. You know, or construction, or you know, something's going on in Nashville. You know, there's 100 different things that can happen down 40. So you can also see that I am alone. So on Friday night, we got back really late Friday night. I put my student in the hotel room, and I told him, I said we need to leave by 10. He said he was going home for a couple of days after the Friday night in the hotel. I told him, I said, all right. I said I need you to meet me back to North Little Rock by 10. And I told him, I said, if anything changed, I'd text him. Well, calculating and everything, it did change, so I texted him on Sunday. And I told him, I said there's no reason for his wife to bring him all the way to North Little Rock, and then just head back in that same direction. We could head down 40. That was before the big old wreck I knew about, right? And so I told him, I said I'll leave North Little Rock at 9, and then you can meet me at the Loves in Palestine, Arkansas, which is, I don't know, 15 miles from his house. You know, gonna help the guy out a little bit. You know, he hadn't been home in a minute, and he sends me a text back, and it says, I got a new job, I'm starting on Monday. I guess today, I don't know, or yesterday, maybe next Monday, I don't know. Thanks for all the help. That's what it said. Or it says, thanks for everything. I'm like, so I asked him, I said, so does that mean you're quitting? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay then, good luck. And I don't know what happened, didn't ask, none of my business. None of my business. What's up, man? Want some paperwork? Yep. The last Maverick guy finally moved out of the way. I'm like, man, get out the way. Okay, okay. Yep, I got you. Back in, yeah. Yep. So, like I said, I don't know. None of my business. If they can't handle it, they can't handle it. If they don't like it, they don't like it. I'm not here to spread any drama, because drama doesn't bring karma, you know what I'm saying? It's just, some people get out here and they just, it's not what they thought it was going to be, or it's not living up to their expectations, or whatever. For some reason or another, they just don't want to do it. And if they don't want to do it, it's better for them to find out now, to other than invest a bunch of stuff into it, a bunch of time. Then you just don't like it. Look at a brand new tarp, man. Brand new tarp. So I have put in for a vacation middle of September, middle of this month. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take any more students until that vacation's over. Just not. And I want y'all to know, guys, this is not these. When you watch our videos, when you watch mine, Xavier's, when Paperboy was doing this, his and stuff, guys, we've practiced this stuff. We do this stuff every day, all day, every week, all weeks. And we make it look like it's nothing, because that's what we do. Just like whatever job you're doing, if you've been there a minute, I'm quite sure you can do it without even thinking about it. It's the same way with this. So don't think for 1 second that this stuff isn't work, because it is. Oh, come on, tarp. Ah, stretchy. There we go. And don't think that you're going to come out here and drive all 11 of your hours. Because you're not. And you're going to be tired all week long. Okay. Some days are going to be better than others. Some days are going to be go, go, go. And some days are not. Some days you might just sit. Especially in today's freight market. Man, those shingles were a brokered load. They bought those out of like Texas or something. Come on, get out there. I hope you had a good Labor Day weekend. I did. Brother-in-law came over. Well, let's put it this way, on Saturday my nephew turned 12. So I went to go see him and have some birthday breakfast while they went fishing. Had a fishing birthday party, 8 a.m. So I went and did that. Hung out with them for a good hour or so. My brother and nephew and his wife and my brother's wife and a bunch of other people. He's into, well, 12-year-old nephew's into Deadpool. So I got him a Deadpool backpack. He liked it, which is awesome. Phew. And then went home and my brother-in-law came over and we put a new gate in my fence. We took a 12-foot gate off, or 2 6-foot gates. We made 2 5-foot gates because I don't need anything that wide. The people that lived there before me and my wife, they had a boat, RV, something, I don't know, something he put in the backyard. I don't do none of that crap, so I don't need anything that big. Get in there, Tarp. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna do the other side of the fence facing out to the street. Make that match the left-hand side. And my brother-in-law, he worked for a fence company, so it was like he did like 99% of the work and I was there for the here, I'll hand you stuff and moral support, giving him moral support, you know what I mean? I talked to Del Calillo yesterday. He's doing great. He was in a home improvement store yesterday getting PVC pipe to make one of these edge protector thingies. Edge protector pole, I guess you want to call it. He's doing pretty good. I talked to him a couple of weeks ago too. He said he's still liking it. So that's good. Whew, man. This stuff was light, man. Like 34,000 pounds. Oh, the other thing is don't expect this freight to match up completely with what they teach you in securement class. Sometimes you get a hodgepodge of junk. Sometimes you got to secure things a little bit different. Doesn't mean it's wrong. Just means it's different. Especially if you go to a home improvement DC. Man. Those loads. Those loads are hodgepodge of stuff. Nothing ever matches up. Sometimes you got a tarp on it already, you just kind of got to guess where stuff is. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay, here we go. We got to pull into F12 right there. We got to back into those doors. So the way you do it is you pull up, way up, skirt that concrete there, pull into that one, back up into that one. And here we are. Brand new chain, all right. Man, he had that on it tight. So on Friday, we're headed back to North Little Rock after picking this load up. Some car comes by. Woo. Some car comes by, kicks up a rock, and it skips across my windshield. Put 2 good sized spider webs in there. So I had to get a new windshield. That's the 2nd windshield been in this truck. 2nd new one, 3rd windshield altogether. Man, I'm telling you. Bad luck. Bad luck, bad luck, bad luck. You got that cool robot machine. You might need me to move over, I don't know. You need me to move over? Do I need to move over? Good. No problem. I understand the sign language. You got to get some other stuff out. That's cool. Somebody in the comment was asking about a link to my green tarps for Amazon. I'll put a link down in the description for these green tarps. Now Maverick gives us these tarps, but I did find them on Amazon. And it's the same brand, same thickness, same size. I'll put a link down in the description. I'll try to pin a comment with the link in there also. A few of you guys are hitting that Amazon store. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You know, I don't get much from my commissions, but I get a little. Just depends on what you buy. Like don't think y'all don't think I'm gonna get rich off of this, okay? So like, let me give you an example. So like my boots, they run about, I don't know, sometimes they're 120, sometimes they're 160. It just depends on what time you get them, you know, when you get them. I get about $2. About $2 commission on every boot sold, every pair. So, you know, it's just a little supplement. It's nothing big. Little bit here, a little bit there. All right, he's on the other side, no problem. I think it's I think it helps out everybody out, you know. Gives me a little bit of commission. I do the work for you guys and finding this stuff. You can go to one place and buy whatever you want and don't have to do the work, you know. Good stuff. Okay. This is messed up. Man, how many boards does this dude have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I don't need any of this. We're going to give them some of that. There we go. That gets all that extra junk out of the way. Alright. Happy with it. We are having issues with the robotic system, apparently. I guess between me and the last guy, it doesn't want to work. want to go back in. Got hard discussions going on down there. How you doing? How you doing? I'm all right. Yeah? Keeps me from having to sweat all day. We got the whole crew looking for stuff. And see, this is what I'm talking about, people, is sometimes stuff just don't go right out here. Just don't go right. Right? And that's what I'm talking about, people. Sometimes things just do not go right out here. It doesn't go right sometimes, right? So, patience, patience, patience.